Super Robo Tyson Alpha Dreamcast.
It's your boy Zap King, the Giant Robots. Welcome back to Super Wars Alpha on the Dreamcast. Previously, two-part battle. I hate them. I don't like them. They suck, and they're a distraction, and they lead to false hope. But I was very well financed. End of Macross, and now a glorified cutscene and a Psycho Gundam. Alright. Ashidor asks about the damage from the last battle. The colonies were saved by keeping the battle away from them, but everything from Lagrange 3 to Lagrange 5 is now a giant mass of debris. These have been caught in the Earth's gravity, and to prevent them from falling to Earth, the AUG and League military are busy taking them out with nukes, specially positioned on Luna 2. However, the fallout and the small debris means that the radar is basically useless from anything within the moon's orbit. Finding the irrigators if they approach a normal propulsion will be tough. However, concerning that, Exodor has brought a request. He asks that his group be dispatched for reconnaissance. Exodor notes that despite the peace treaty, there may be certain problems if his people stick around. Ratai adds that despite the cultural infusion, his people are still such that they must continue to fight to survive. If they keep sitting on their butts, some kind of revolt is very likely. L's a bit dubious, but Ratai says that they can't afford to lose the cultures that they've just gotten, and points out that his forces are more used to fighting the irrigators than we are. In return, Exodor will accompany us. His knowledge of combat should come in handy. L thanks him deeply, but Exodor says this is not an issue, and he is interested in the protoculture anyway. And thus, Exodor explains that the squabbling over the Macross isn't due to just the tronium-based weapons it uses. It's also the Zephield crystals, a crystalline life form made of metallic cells with self-determination and self-awareness. Kataro recalls the Zephield is the name of the god. The name of the god? What happened there? It is the name of the god, indeed the creator, that the Zell Bomber revere. Exodor explains that those crystals are outfitted with the Empire's Megliot units, or we currently know them as the AGX-01 Bug, and those units determine their enemy's capability to convey information to the Zephield crystals at their core, the core of the Helmos fleet as well. These crystals take the information gained and cause their own capabilities to shape and change, and if the evolution continues to its final form, the resulting form is truly Zephield. A doomsday weapon far surpassing either of the conflicting cultures. Exor explains that a Zephield defeated the Zentradi fleet 10 cycles ago, right when that fleet was on the brink of taking out Roundekia's forces. Yeah, by itself. Recall, however, that these crystals are just the core. Taking them out will result in the defeat of the fleet as well. Banjo wonders, let's put Banjo on screen real quick, there we go, what form they're going to assume now that they've done all this investigation. And Exor says that the latest form was a giant mobile fortress that we faced. With additional input, it would probably be something akin to Shin Getter, or something like that. Quattro makes the unpleasant observation that the harder we fight the irrigators, the larger our disadvantage grows. These guys could be hard to eradicate in the STMC. And Exodor observes that despite being my clones, like us, the Empire is about to degenerate into a warrior race just like the Zentradi. Global points out, to the other hand, that if we can make peace with them, it'll be much easier to deal with the STMC. Our squad have their doubts, but Global points out that it was also thought impossible to make peace with the Zentradi. Certainly seems like a good idea, something that Armro and the others would like to believe in. Manjo thinks that Nerve and Sele probably don't see it this way, that they have another plan living through the destruction, or perhaps they even have a different definition of living through. And only a matter of time will tell. Until instrumentality. The people at Nerve are all holding at alert level 1. I can't figure out why, given that Kaoru was the final angel. Hugo wonders who's even left as Nerve's enemy, and Maya wonders what will become of the Avas. And where has Ritsuko gotten off to? Nerve itself will probably be dissolved, and Alba doesn't know what will become of the bridge crew. Is there a rumor that the Titans were subordinate to Sele? Hyuga thinks that the Avas will get posted to the Londo Bell. Looks like there's little to do but wait until instrumentality begins. Misato knows what this project is finally for, to combine all dead-ended humanity into a complete single entity by artificial evolution. Sounds like a good defense against STMC, but it's also clear that everyone will no longer be the people that they once were. And to do so, the Kanto Soul plans to use the Avas instead of Adam and Nerve, just as Kaji had predicted. He doesn't know where Kaji's gotten off to, but given what he had to go through to get her this information, he might already be. Kill has announced that the promised time has come. Time to use the only avatar of Lilith, Unit 1, to do their dirty work before the STMC attack. Gendo says that outside of Sele's scenario, another voice tells him that delaying things by sending Unit 1 to the Londo Bell won't work. Ryutsuki states that humans only exist to give birth as Avas, and Gendo says that the Ava series should be used for helping humanity proceed toward a new age. Another voice replies that it's so urgent to ride on the life rafts the Avas provide that people here have even cast off their human form. Time to wreck humanity so it can be reborn. Since the end and the beginning are all the same place. It is time to kill everything so that all can become one. Only, Gendo points out that death gives birth to nothing. Kill says that he will grant death to them all. Ryutsuki says that human existence lies in trying to go on living. After all, that was the wish that caused her to remain with the Ava of her own will. Misato has just figured out what the second impact really was, and notes that the Instrumentality Project was already active in ancient antiquity. Proto-culture, Nagisa Kaoru, the Song, the Zentradi, the Arrogators, the STMC, all thanks to Kaji, she started to figure it out. It's then that alarm goes off. Did she get busted hacking? No, this is just the beginning of the end. Nerve's net connections are being cut from outside. and the Magi are being hacked by 5 other Magi-type machines in Germany and America. Celia is finally going all out, and we are at a disadvantage. Can't isolate the databases, and control the Magi would mean control of headquarters. Hyuga calls out to Misato over the PA that an A801 order has been issued, transferring the control of Nerve to the Federation. It's the last warning, and the Magi aren't doing that well. Maya then cuts in and saying that Ritsuko is helping protect the Magi. Thank God she fucking made it, but Misato was sure that our puzzles won't be over with just a computer assault. In fact, their goal would be the physical takeover of Nerve headquarters, since Nerve has the Avas, Adam, and Lilith. Looks like those damn old men are getting impatient. The outside interference is halted for 62 hours at the least. Celia realizes that they can't get through Nerve's number 666 protection. Kill thusly orders a direct assault on Nerve headquarters. Thus concludes that chapter. Next time, Ava maybe? Yes, Ava. Oh, Ava.
All combat is over. Now that you've tasted victory, I'm sure you'll be back.